Hot damn, I don't think I've ever been in the Loch Raven this way, y'all. Anyways, welcome back, y'all. J Rides Moto here. Today, we're headed back to the Loch, which you could tell from the title. There's just a lot I haven't seen, and I don't know, man. I love Loch Raven so much.
Turn left onto Delaney Valley Road.
Damn, dude, look at those trails. Alright, I gotta stop target fixating on the freaking branches. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited. We're gonna get in there. Oh, here we go. Yes, sir. Okay, so we have seen the first signs of trails. I don't know where this one belongs, to be honest with y'all. Oh, is there one right there? Yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna start the episode by actually going on this trail. So I've always, like, driven past this one whenever I'm on the Gixxer going crazy, right? So I just wanted to see how it is and what it's like. There seems to be a lot of people here. Woods Road closed. What the hell?
In 3.7 miles, turn left to merge onto I-695 East.
No, I'm not going on I-695, Siri. I've been riding with my tender out. But, yeah, better close that. But check it out. So we got her pretty much on a full tank. Just filled up the tires. The Grom is pretty much ready to go, boys. I'm freaking excited, and I don't know. I think they probably all wrap around together, and I'll probably end up going through there and coming out through there. I don't know who I'm going to piss off today. Let's check it out, bro. I'm curious. Woods Road closed. Alright, y'all. So I've been trying to do commentary twice. Originally, I was actually going to start out at Hunt Valley, right? So Hunt Valley, you have the NCR trail, which I don't even necessarily want to go on because I think I'll actually get in like a lot of trouble, and here's why. There's like kids that go there. Police actually patrol there, which is insane to think about, right? So here's how, Jesus, woo! That's what trail riding's all about, baby! Whoa! Yeah, so anyways, y'all, I had seen there was a, there was a Baltimore County police cruiser. It was unmarked, I remember. What was it? It was the freaking... Alright, back to the story, y'all. So I had seen Baltimore County Police, and I thought, what's the most effective way a police officer would, you know, survey the trails? Because you're obviously not taking your Ford Explorer on there. And I was like, oh, he probably has a bicycle that he's monitoring the trails on. So I'm not trying to do, let's just say, a evasive maneuver from a law enforcement officer on a public trail. That just doesn't seem that smart to me, right? So I'm like, you know what, NCR trail, maybe I'll do it if it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, but who wants to do that on a Saturday or Sunday? I'm like, hell no. Also, this trail's freaking awesome, dude. Seriously. Woo! Yeah! I freaking love taking the Grom off-road, baby. Oh, I came here years ago with my buddy. He moved away to Utah. But oh my god, we came here. That's insane, dude. Insane. Oh my god. Look at all the woods we're gonna explore today, boys. Dude, this is actually freaking beautiful. Oh my god. I love this, man. Look. See, the Grom is freaking just, she's just powering through. See, that already feels too fast. 17 miles an hour. Oh, hell yeah, baby. I am in freaking heaven right now, boys. This is awesome. Whoa. Alright, y'all. So, I'm sorry. I just can't get over how amazing this is. It's hot out, dude. I mean, oh my god, it's hot out. It's a weekend. Nobody else is here. Just you, me, the bike, and the trails. Dude, this is why you have to get a Grom with knobby tires to go off-road. It's amazing, guys. It really is. Oh my god. Okay, so back to the topic. I had tried to record commentary 3 different times, and I probably just got off topic. I was talking about something else. And I was like, dude, what? So originally we started the episode off in Hunt Valley. There was this Army veteran who was like cutting the grass or whatever. I think he worked for the Parks Department. And there was this trail I wanted to go on, but I was like, like, I talked to him. I'll insert the clip right here. Yeah, so he was cool, but I wasn't trying to like be like, oh, can I squeeze past you? I'm like, it's not worth it, because he'd call the cops, try to block me in, and I'm not trying to do another confrontation with another veteran, especially an infantry one, because they just, I've worked with one and they have a lot of pent-up anger. Let me tell you, they got a lot of pent-up anger. You don't really want to piss them off. So I'm like, you know what? I don't care, dude. There's literally Loch Raven, and he said, oh, that's fine. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Loch Raven anyway, dude. I don't care. Like, see, there's so many trails I ain't even been on. Woo! Holy! It's awesome. So I've like been talking, rambling on about things. This is my third take, and it kind of sucks, bro. Really, but it is what it is, right? Holy. Alright, y'all, so I was talking about this thing I saw on Instagram. I'm on Instagram Reels a lot, right, on my personal account, and I watch a lot of them, right? I don't know if I'd say I'm addicted. I spend like an hour or two a day on it. Maybe like 45 minutes, I don't know. It depends on if I'm at work or not, if I'm waiting on something. So I watch a lot of Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. One theme that, and I think it's because I like all the outdoor nature stuff, probably on my personal account or whatever. And then I would see, like, people were talking about moving in van life, right? And van life exploded in, like, I think it was 2017 or 2018. It became like a trend or whatever. Maybe it was before or after that. So it was a trend to do van life. And I remember there was because I ran cross country at the time, there was a running YouTuber named Zach Levitt. And he converted like this Sprinter van or this Ford Transit or something into, I guess it was like temporary living quarters or whatever, basically like a mobile home. And I've seen a lot of people do this. One time my dad suggested, why don't you do that? And I literally said, I hate that. I stand by that. I could not live in a van. And when he suggested that, I was like, hell no. If you want to do that, you can. Which actually I think he did for a while. He took a job out in the West, and he needed to, like, I don't know, he didn't like it, but he converted a van to like sleep in and stay in there, which is kind of cool. And then he came back. He was just taking a job offer, right, as a retiree, just seeing how it is. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is, like, living in a van is so, I could never do that, bro. Props to anyone that does it. Yeah, I could never do that. Here's why. I see, there's just, like, I like my space, y'all. I like being able, when I'm like sick, to take a shower and just lay there and then physically walk to my bed. I know there's more space in a house. Yeah, I know. But you can do the same in the van, whatever. But I don't know, man. Like, living in a Ford Transit, you have no freaking space. It's just, oh, dude, I could never do that. And then they talk about, like, oh, like, I'm pooping in a bag in my van and it stinks up a van. And guys, listen, I've done that before, and it was for work. When I was like working like 12-hour, 14-hour days. I've done that, okay? But that was because it was emergency. They're just doing it because I guess they live in it. And then if you don't even have an effective bathroom, you literally have to use a truck stop, right? If you don't have a big enough, what is it called? They have gray water in trailers or RVs, and then there's like clean water. So they don't have enough of that. And I'm like, oh, dude, I could never do that. So you literally have to be like a trucker, which is the reason I would never want to be a trucker either. To quite literally, like, use the bathroom in these public showers. Oh, so nasty, bro. I could never. I mean, I've done it before in the military, obviously. I've done it before camping, but like long term, bro, I would not want to do that. Just like, oh, it's disgusting. So that's already another concern. I could never just keep using public restrooms, trucker restrooms. And just the lack of space. I could never live in a van. And I know I'm rambling a bit, guys, but it was just something I was thinking about, because I saw this girl like Nikki Duvall, Brianna Walton, Zach Levitt, probably a bunch of other guys that I've seen. Just clicked it on the TV in my room and just watched it. These dudes will just live in their vans, and I'm like, what, dude? Like, I could never do that. But some people will convert it, and I guess it's cheaper though. Like, my dad was showing me this article. This guy in California, rent was so high, and he like worked at Silicon Valley, one of those high-paying jobs. He couldn't afford a freaking house, and I was like, dude, are you serious? So he literally converted like a box truck to live in, which is okay. That is a bit. You can make an argument that a box truck is more, well, I guess more space. It's better to live in. But then it's like, oh, dude, you gotta. Sorry, I thought I saw someone. But you gotta keep freaking just moving it around. I've driven a box truck too for work. And it's annoying, dude. It really is annoying. It eats gas. I don't pay for the gas, but still, bro, like, I could never, you know what I mean? Whew, here we go. Alright, so I don't even know what part of... Let's stop for a second. I don't know what part of Loch Raven we're in, but this is crazy, y'all. Look at us. Middle of the woods, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah. And the cool part about this is I don't even need to check the map, bro. It's really just like Uncharted, you know? Oh my god, dude, I love that game also, Uncharted. You know, I do still play video games. I've been getting back into PUBG. Yo, I freaking love PUBG, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I used to play with my buddy a long time ago. And I was just so scared when I would play the game, like I'd be getting shot at. I'd be taking contact. God, what is my old military? My military lingo is talking. But anyways, we'd be getting shot at, and I'd just be like, I'd be scared to shoot back because I didn't want to die and go back to the lobby and leave him to fight 2 people alone, right? So, hello. Oh, I don't know if she's pissed. Do you have a dog behind you? Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Don't worry. Share the trail, right, guys? Okay, she was pleasant. Probably the next person we come up on is not going to be pleasant. Oh my god, this is beautiful, guys, seriously. But anyways, yeah, like, I freaking love PUBG. Hello. How y'all doing? So, the game is just so fun, because you have to work hard to get good at it, and I feel like a lot of people quit it because it's hard. It's not like Fortnite where you can just build, and avoid sniper fire. But yo, like, PUBG requires you to conform to your surroundings as the circle keeps closing, and you have to pick the best positioning to where you're close to the circle, but you also have cover, because inevitably it's going to come down to a 1v1 between you and another person, probably a sniper fight if it's not CQB, right? So what I've been thinking about is, like, I opened up the game, I downloaded it on Steam, and I just decided to, like, give it a go. Like, I started playing it again, and oh my god, by the way, I don't even know where we're at. If we should just, hold on, let's take the road less traveled real quick. I want to go up that hill real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Gromming. We are gromming. See, okay, those people have been pleasant, but for every 2 people, there's always a person that gets pissed off at me. Whoa. Oh, man, you're making me so sad. Alright, well, as fate would have it, we need to go down that way. God, that's so fun locking up the rear wheel. Fishtails. In a good way, though, at 3 miles an hour versus... Well, shouldn't do that on the highway at 80 miles an hour, I'll tell you that. That's probably scary as shit. So anyways, I was ranting about PUBG, bro. I love the game because it's just so fun. Like, I'll get, like... I've actually started... When I first started, I was trash, like, getting back into it. But recently, I've been getting up to, like, 8 kills per game. I just line up little people's heads in my crosshairs. And I just freaking pull the trigger and boom, like, they're dead. And I know it sounds corny, whatever, but, like, I just love PUBG because it's so rewarding when you get all these kills, because you're actually, like, you're looking around, see if anyone's gonna shoot you. You're running around, and it's just, like, it's so, especially because between 2 players, whenever you get a kill, well, whoever wins is the one who's the most skilled, which would make sense. So when you rack up like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kills a game, it feels so rewarding. It really does. Oh, hello. Yeah, it feels so rewarding. Well, that was a good sign to turn around. Alright, this is fun as hell, but I don't want a low side. I don't want a high side or low side, so I'm going to keep it like under 15 miles an hour. Alright, yeah, but back to what I was saying. PUBG is so fun because it's rewarding, and if you win a match, it means you're the best out of 99 people that have jumped, right? Hello. Yeah, see, My dad always told me people don't like it when you're fast in their neighborhoods, and you don't want to go fast around their kids because you want to make them feel safe, you know, like you're not, because you're not supposed to be here, whatever. Just be as kind as you can be on the trail, right? So anyways, back to what we were saying. I know I just said that for the third time. I just love PUBG because it's just so fun when you drop in and you just start like killing people, and then when you're like, when you see someone and you just like hit them in the head with a sniper rifle and you see like 5 kills pop up, it's just so rewarding. Like my dopamine goes up and I'm like it would be like in my mind I'm just puffing out my chest like, yeah, I just killed you, like I'm better than you. And I know it's silly to think that way, but in a video game that's what like that's what it feels like. Oh, I got you, bro. And I love like that's what PUBG makes you feel all the time, because if you are bad at it, it just kicks you in the balls and you just don't want to play it. But if you're good at it, it's like it just is so much fun, you know. Oh. Hello. I wonder if they're gonna get angry at me. Did it just stall out? I just stalled it out. Hello. I don't even know what part of the reservoir I'm in. This is so cool, man. Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, that looks like a... Hold on, I actually want to go there real quick. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm on that side of the reservoir, which is kind of cool. I'll probably go back, I would imagine, just to go to the other side. But yo, that is so cool. Hey, I got a question. Do you see a lot of you ever see like cops on bikes going through here?
No.
Oh, thank God, because I mean it's fun, but I'm not supposed to be here, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I've never seen any.
Okay, all right, have a good day. Okay, good. Yes. Got the intelligence from the locals, as if I'm not technically a local as well. Oh my god, that's cool. Yeah, the Grom, it would be a pain in the ass to try to take it up there, but yo, that is freaking beautiful. And I'm surprised no one has drawn a, I can't even say the word, but a third-party German symbol, because I've seen this, and then they convert it to like a window pane, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, that's funny. This is so freaking cool though, y'all. Alright. This kind of feels like I was playing The Last of Us too. Do y'all know when you play as Abby, she gets like vertigo and then the camera pans forward and it gives you like a fear of heights, like you're about to fall? That's how I feel right now, being on the edge. Oh my god, dude, I played The Last of Us 2. That was such a good game. First I'm talking about PUBG, now I'm talking about The Last of Us 2. Bro, it was such a beautiful game, I'm telling you. Everything about that game, like the art, the directing. Oh, here's that one. But yeah, the artwork, the animations, the story, the combat, everything about that game was so good. And that's my favorite series. I'll recommend it forever, dude. Let's get up before people get angry at us. Y'all remember when I ran up that freaking quarry? Oh my god, in the winter. I know I'm kind of a nerd for those games, but like I'm actually excited because that was what got me into Naughty Dog games, The Last of Us 2. I didn't know that freaking Crash Bandicoot was by Naughty Dog. No, that's insane, bro. Crash Bandicoot, I mean, holy crap. That's like, it's a retro game. You wouldn't think that. Well, I mean, it's more of Naughty Dog and probably should be in amazement because they have advanced so well. Y'all remember when Uncharted 4 came out? I wasn't allowed to play violent video games growing up, but I remember, bruh, when I played Uncharted, that was a trail. Anyways, I played Uncharted 3 for the first time when I was, right when I was out processing out of the Air Force in South Korea. I played it in like the community game room, and I was just like, I was certainly in awe. I was like, dude, like, Uncharted is just so, it's so action-packed. It's not as story-rich as The Last of Us, but you still have a way to care about the characters, you know? And it's just, if Indiana Jones was a video game, that would be Uncharted. It's way more, like, action-packed than the, well, movie cutscene action-packed than The Last of Us, if that makes sense. It's more of like just craziness, right? Like, we're talking about like a bridge that's blowing up and you're driving across the bridge. It's like some James Bond, right? And no, actually that's true, because in Uncharted 4, when you first start the what's it called, I think it's the second mission, or like one of the missions, you're at like a dinner party, you're in a tux, and I think your job is to steal some artifact or whatever. And Uncharted 4 is just such a cool game, because you get to travel, same with Indiana Jones, you get to travel to all these exotic locations. Like, I forget exactly where, but I'm sure you go like to Russia and all these other places. It's really cool. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shoot. And see, boys, this is why I gotta fill up the tire pressure. Fork in the road. I guess we'll go right. Yeah, bro, and you can tell the game has its age with the combat, because it's very, like, it's very easy, and Nathan Drake always has a lock on. So, it doesn't take away from the story a little bit. I mean, not story, the gameplay, like, it could be a bit more better. Yeah, but it also isn't fair to judge, like, The Last of Us 2, where the combat is, like, extraordinarily out of this world advanced and good, and the AIs, they're very good for the time when Last of Us came out in 2018, or Part 2 came out in 2018. So, I mean, I guess I don't have a reason to judge it, but don't get me wrong, I love Uncharted 4. It's such a good game. My favorite part was when Nathan Drake, he is, this is kind of infamous, because I remember seeing this on an old commercial. It was like some nostalgia compilation on YouTube. Nathan Drake is hanging out of a plane on like the cargo straps. And I remember I died a couple times when I was doing that, and I died like 6 times, and I was so freaking angry that I couldn't pass it. I was like, what's going on, dude? Oh, shoot. I saw the spider web. Here we go. Whoa, dude. It's freaking awesome. Hell yeah. That's why I like Naughty Dog so much. They make amazing story-driven games with insane combat. And I think you guys should give Last of Us a try if you have a chance, you know? God, this is beautiful, bro. Look at that. Oh, look at that little squirrel over there. This is so peaceful, y'all. Like, being away from Towson and just, you know, some people say being away from all the noise or whatever, right? That's kind of what this is. When you're in the woods, man, you don't got to worry about any of that. And there used to be a joke, what was it? It was like, man, this place in the Amazon jungle looks good to build a Walmart or something, you know? Because it's the biggest, largest forest in the world, rainforest, whatever you want to call it. And now, I think it's going to transition into data centers. And this is a new concept I've been seeing, because with, you know, Grok, OpenAI, you know, everyone, pretty much every, what is it? Actually, which way did we go? But yeah, pretty much everyone is starting to, like, every platform is using AI, and apparently AI drinks like a ginormous amount of water every day. Like, I don't know, 500 million gallons, sorry, or, you know, something like that each day it consumes. So I've been seeing on Instagram Reels, there was this couple or whatever. The town was like advising them to use less water for the data center, and I was like, seriously? I think it was in Kentucky or something. And then because it's using up so much water, the water that's coming out of their tap is I think it's got like rust in it. It kind of looks like the Flint, Michigan water, and that's messed up. Like, this data center that moves into your neighborhood kind of takes all the fresh water. And why, you say, you know, why are they moving into these? Well, we need more for AI, and it's going to become a self-repeating cycle, because AI has made everyone's lives easier, and there's a lot of people that do not like AI. I personally love it, and I know it'd be hypocritical to say I don't want a data center being built near my house or anything like that, which is true. But I mean, based off where I live, I don't think there would be one nearby. But it sucks, bro, because I've seen like the light pollution And the light pollution is in out of this world. I'm talking like people will have houses like a couple miles away, and it looks like an alien invasion is happening outside your house. Let me explain. So I think it was Mars Need Moms. That's like a Disney movie, Pixar, whatever, about alien invasion. And you gotta see this. I think you probably saw it in War of the Worlds. I don't know. So anyways, there will be like light, and you know how in each windows you'll see it just flashing and protruding out of the windows, like an extreme level of light, to where these people need like blackout curtains. It's insane. It looks like there's an alien spacecraft outside your house. It's just like, imagine pointing floodlights at your windows. You guys get the picture now. So data centers, I don't know why they need all these lights, but they'll have these lights and they'll just be, crashing, or not crashing, just throwing this light pollution into people's windows, and it sucks. And there's like light pollution or sound pollution. There's like this hum. I saw it on Instagram Reels, like someone recorded a clip from like a news story or something where it's just humming, and it's just it's annoying. I'm like, damn, I feel bad, because you got to deal with the noise, the light, and then I think there's also the water. So essentially, like, it just everything that's good about living in the country. Hello. You guys are good, thank you. You guys, yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Beagle. And that's why a lot of people move out to the country, because you want to get, and I hate living in the country. I could never, because oh my god, it smells, dude, when they spray the chicken poop on the fields or whatever, dude. It smells disgusting, and they do that at least once a month. So ew, dude, I don't want to live there. But you're also far away from hospitals and whatnot, so it's kind of like that. But whatever, that's not what we're getting at here. What I'm saying is, if you live in the country, you paid to be away from people. Data center comes in and just absolutely just makes it horrible to live there. And I feel for these people, I really do. I know, really, my words, thoughts cannot really do nothing. It's really just, I acknowledge your pain that you're going through. If you live by one of these, you're having one built by your town or city or whatever. If you happen to be watching this video, which is probably a 1% chance you probably are, but anyways, I feel bad. So these data centers that are being built, do you support them or not support them? I think that most people don't support them, because as long as you don't live near one, right? Because you can use it's going to be one of those things where most people are gonna, it's kind of like, what is it? Kind of like fast fashion. You know how these sweatshops will make like fashion pieces and people still buy them? They don't care that child labor put it together. It'll be like that. People will use AI, but their grandma who lives near one, just has her house living situation is turned upside down, with all those noise and light pollution. Your family will be affected by it, but you'll still use AI, right? So it'll be like one of those things where you just quietly take the benefits and accept the consequences that hurt other people. And it sucks, but I don't know, that's just one thing I've been seeing on TikTok. You guys will probably see it about it. It's just like, that's the thing about the AI revolution, is they're gonna start deforesting stuff, and that sucks. Because what if one day, I mean, I hope Loch Raven is federally protected, but what if one day they start cutting down like Loch Raven? Like, that would suck in these video, or what if Loch Raven burns, like a large part of the forest burns? I mean, you'd want parking is probably that way, but you'd want like a good documentation of, hey, this is what happened. Is that for parking or pond? There we go, y'all. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god, Rock. What are you doing, Rock? What are you doing, Rock? Did we already go this way? I don't know. This actually reminds me, I watched this, what was it? It was that TV show called Once Upon a Time. And there's this, like, they filmed it in Canada, which is really cool. They call Vancouver like the Hollywood of Canada, because a lot of stuff is filmed there. So anyways, I remember when I was watching this show, It's like about magic or whatever, or mystical creatures. And they were talking about this like never-ending forest, and that concept actually scared me because I was like, oh my god, like when you're stuck in the forest, you can never go out. That'd be like a nightmare. Honestly, that could be a good Stephen King book, is like a forest that never stops ending, and there's, I don't know, evil creatures in it. It's kind of like the back rooms, you know, except the back rooms is office space. Yeah, I'm actually excited to see that movie, yo. Ain't that crazy that if you guys don't know the backstory behind the back rooms, it was some kind of 4chan post from some furniture store that wasn't even necessarily meant to be like malevolent or scary or whatever. But what happened was, I think someone took it out of context, and they said like, oh my god, like you drop into the back rooms, which you guys at this point, if you're chronically online, you should know what it is. It's a Roblox game, but it's also like a horror game, I think, on Steam or something like that. Hi again. Do you know the way out? I don't know if you hike here a lot.
Yeah, I know the way out. Okay, do you have the
All trails?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Just follow that.
Okay. It's just fun getting lost, you know?
Yeah, I know, there's so many trails.
I know. Just please don't call DNR on me. Okay, have a good day. Yeah, she was cool as hell. Anyways, so what was I talking about? The back rooms. Yeah, that's like a scary concept. Imagine being stuck in like an office space forever. And yeah, that'd be terrifying. It really would. That's why it's such a that's why it's so entertaining and it gains so much traction, because it is really a thought pondering exercise to think about, like, oh my god, an office space that you accidentally no clip into. And no clip, they mean like, you know, it's a term from video games when you would what's it called, you would like fall through a wall or something and just bleed through. It was an insane concept, bro. I remember you do that a lot in video games. It was really just a glitch, but they were like, oh, what if it happens in real life, bro? I'm like, what? Also, god dang. Oh, hey, look, a mountain biker. I think he's gonna get pissed off at me. Oh, look, an exit. Hello. Damn, we made it. I don't know where this is or where we're at, but we made it out of the woods, bro. We're out of the woods. We ain't out of the woods yet. Yes, we are, sir. All right. I have no clue how we got out of there, but I guess we'll explore this. What is this, huh? Oh my god, that looks like such a fun field to go on to. Alright, I'll slow down. Yeah, that was fun as hell though, bro. And I didn't even use a bar of gas. I mean, I'm certain we'll know once we start again. Oh, dude, my pollen allergies. Well, I guess that's it's part 1 of this or something like that. What's up, bro? Yeah, he looks chill. He looks like he's my age. He ain't trying to freaking snitch on anyone. I need to take a break. But yeah, that was freaking fun. Just literally entered a trail in somewhere and then finished here. Oh, dude, I'm like... Did y'all hear that as well? Scared the hell out of me, bro. I actually saw this thing on Facebook where some guy, there was like sewer gas in his toilet and he went to flush and it blew up, and then he was scared of like using the toilet because he thought it was gonna happen to him. I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah, that's actually a story I saw on Facebook. Anyways, sorry about the side note. So yeah, probably gonna end the episode here. I'm getting allergies. I just need to refuel on some water, and I'm probably just gonna keep going deeper into the woods. So yeah, without further ado, just like, subscribe, and keep the sticks out of your sprocket. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, keep on riding.